Yo, 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 my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Minnings. And in today's episode, I'm back on the cargo running again. It's currently Invictus, and a lot of people will be going around looking at the new ships in Invictus, but I've sort of driven most of the ships, so I'm not really that interested in Invictus. I did, however, go over and get myself a C2 rent-free. So I'll get a C2 rental for 2 days for free. So that's what I'm using it for. And I'm going to use this C2 to make some cargo running. So we hope you like this video, guys. If you do like this video, don't forget to take the pointer and tick the like button. Don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe notification for more videos as we drop them. And don't forget to check out the description for things like the Discord link and membership to YouTube and just other things like with the discount to Emily. And the code dropping down, if you use that code currently this week, during the Invictus week, you get a free fly. So you can create an account over at RSI, I'll put a link in the description, and you can create an account for free and go and play the game for free for a week. So use that code there and it'll give me 5,000 credit. It'll give you 5,000 credits if you do end up buying the game, and also push me up in them rankings. So let's get into this one, guys. So what I did is, somebody had asked me to do a run on commodities, because I do a lot of Vice running. So somebody asked me to do a run on commodities with the commodities price list updates. So that's what I was doing currently during the Invictus, because you get different commodities like TV and audio equipment and party favors and stuff like that you can run during these events. So I was doing that, and I happened to stumble upon this place where I'm at now. So I'm over at Ryder, and there's another place called Woodruff over at ITER, the moon ITER, around the Hurston area, and I stumbled upon Beryl, which is one of the better commodities for trading currently. Now, if you're into something like a Max or something like that, then it's not worth it. But by getting a C2 and renting a C2 for 2 days, it means I can run some of this cargo and make a profit from it. Now, currently there is little delays on the cargo spawning in once I've done it, but over here where I'm at Raider, and the same with Woodruff, there is actually 39,000 SCU of Beryl. And with a C2, it will cost you about 1.6 million to fill up the C2, but you'll probably sell that for about 1.88. So you're probably making about 200 to 300,000 profit. And so basically all it is going to the moon ITER and then heading over to the TDD or a business district or something like that, and selling it for the profit. So here I am over at Ryder. Now, some people might not like me showing this location and that, but I'm all for letting everybody see the cargo running and what's currently on. This might get nerfed at some point, but if there's 39,000, as you'll see when I come to this console here, if there's 39,000 here and 39,000 at Woodruff, you see there, or 29,000, you're talking about 110 C2s worth between the two places. 110 C2s worth. So there's definitely enough for everybody to do this run. So I've only got 1.5 million here, so I'll get this 1.51 million, and that doesn't fill me. But then Dark Soul then sends me about another 120,000, and I think I use about 100,000 of that to fill the rest. So it's going to cost me about 1.6 million basically to fill this, and I'm going to sell it for about 1.8, I think it is, or 1.9 it might be. We'll see when we get to the end. So yeah, so I just thought I'd throw this one up while I'm doing the other one, the Invictus one, with all the different commodities that you can get during Invictus, and I'll probably put that in the next couple of days. But you'll see in a minute I fill up the rest of it, the cargo, and I get 696 SCU of Beryl, and I spent 1.5 million, and I'm going to spend about another 100,000, so 1.6 million basically was the total, and then we'll see what we sell that for. So I'm going to make this video short, and I'm going to push this forward. Once I get this cargo, the rest of this cargo, I'm going to push this forward, show you the cargo, and then push it forward to going into the next place where I'm going to sell it, which is basically just from the moon to the planet, going into the planet atmosphere and getting on the train, basically. So all in all, you're probably looking at about 15 to 20 minutes to make about 300,000, 200 to 300,000. I'll give you the number at the end once we've done it. So I'm going to push this forward to where I get the money from Dark. I think it's coming up in a minute now. There it is, 1.26 he gave me. And I'm going to I think I spend about 100,000 of that. We'll have a look now. So we grab that barrel there. So it's going to cost me 97,000 to fill up the rest. So 1.6 million was spent. And we're going to see what we sell this for. So I'm going to push this forward. But like I said, 29,000 units. The biggest ship is the ship I've got, which I rented over at the Invictus. Basically, it was free to rent it for 2 days. And I'm going to use this ship to make a bit of money doing something like this. This used to kill me back in 317, but now you just get knocked out for a little bit and then you'll get back up. So I'm going to push this forward in a minute, but I was just explaining. If you've got currently on the Invictus, try and get hold of a C2 if this video comes out in time for you to go and get one, or you might already have one. If not, at the end of the Invictus, you can generally go back and pick up the ships again that was previously. And the other one, which will be good to do it with, is a Caterpillar. Now, the C2 is the biggest ship. So if there's 29,000 here and 29,000 at Woodruff, there's more than enough to go around for people to be doing this run. There's no need for piracy and there's no need for any of that stuff because there's so much that could go around. Like I said, it's about 110 C2s worth. And, you know, you're not going to expend all that cargo in the time of you taking one load. So you could have a line of 110 people, and if you're at the back of the line, by the time you get to the front, it's going to be replenished anyway. So definitely one for everybody to look out for. There's no need to keep this a secret, and it may end up getting nerfed at some point anyway, because it does seem a bit excessive. You can do this, but I thought I'd show it anyway while it's on, and hopefully some people can start making some fun money from it. It is legal to do this. It's not drugs or anything like that. So definitely get a C2, go and rent it for free over at Invictus Hall. And go and do this one yourself. So I'm going to just push this forward to where I'm going to go and sell it. So here I am coming over to Lawville, and Ito is the moon of Hurston. So just dropping myself in to the atmosphere. Love the new city, looking amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this forward to where I'm selling it so you can see how much I sell it for, and have this one as a quick video just showing this location. Hopefully it helps you guys out and you can go and grab yourself a C2, or if you already have a C2 or a Caterpillar, go and grab some of this barrel and make yourself some money. There's more than enough to go around, guys. And yeah, I'll push this forward now. So here we are over at the business district over at Lawville. It was just basically one train ride over. And here's the commodities place. Let's go and see what we can sell this for. So we bought it for 1.6 million and we are going to sell it for, once this thing comes up. You see I've still got 28,000 there from the 126 that Dark Soul give me. So I only spent 90, well, just short of 100,000 of what he gave me. Just slow sometimes this. Just come off and try a different terminal. See if that works. I'm just having a quick look at what stuff they buy from us. Cool. Okay, let's get this cargo. So the C2, which was rented for free at the Invictus Hall. We've got a full cargo and we're going to sell this for 1.899 million. So 1.9 million. So we spent 1.6 million on it, and we're selling it for 1.9 million. So 300,000 made. Now you could do this run 3-4 times in an hour, 3 times, 4 times in an hour. You definitely can make around $1 million in an hour on this. I'll probably do a video after I've done I'll probably do a video on it and release it in a couple of days on doing that, maybe making $1 million with it. Taking a bit of time because when Invictus and any of these events come on, it does get really slow, the servers, for some reason. So just waiting for that to process, and then we can look at the numbers. Taking its time. Don't back away from this, by the way. If you back away from this, then it could mess the terminal up, and you might lose your money. So I accept that. Come out of that. Let's have a look at my Mobi. And we've got 1.92 million. So we had 1.6. If you take away the 28,000, we had 1.6, and we've got 1.9. So we made about 300,000 from that, or close to. So a very good run, and there's more than enough to go around for the C2 runners. Definitely worth doing until it could get nerfed. I don't know if it's a problem that they've got or whether it's just happening with Invictus. I don't know, but definitely worth trying to do this, because 29,000 here and 29,000 at Woodruff, absolute brilliant amount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off. I'm going to end up sending this money, 200k back over to Dark for lending me the money, and then I should be left with about 1.7. So still I made a good chunk of money there. I still made about 200,000 to give him some money for lending me some money. So I'll do that now. So there we go, Dark Soul with the small S. Just to show I do pay my fees back off. It's going to cost me 201 to send him 200. There we go. The money's sent over to Dark. And that's it. So I'm left with about 1.7. So I still made 200,000 there myself. You would make 300,000 if you wasn't borrowing the money. The good thing about this is there's plenty of stock for you to do this. You just need the ship, and you need at least 1.6 million for actually grabbing it. The bad thing is currently during Invictus there has been a few crashes or what we call 30Ks where the game crashes and you lose your cargo. So just be aware of that and don't spend all your money doing it. Maybe try doing little bits of it until you got enough to spur 1.6 million, and then just start pushing from there.